Great morning, dear students. Previously, in yesterday's lecture, we have started the association rule mining concept. Okay, so what exactly association rule mining is? We have cleared that point. Okay, so what exactly association mining is? Association mining is we are searching, finding for frequent item in the data set. Okay, so what are the frequent item is that point again we have clear that total number of count of particular item or a number of items customer purchase daily. That's why it is called as a frequent item set. Okay, so this point we have clear it. Okay, so what is the need of association mining? This point also we have clear it. That is need of association mining is required. Why? Because in frequent mining is a generation of what association rule from a transaction data set. Okay, if you want to purchase, for example, milk, bread, and butter, these uh, items we purchase frequently, then it is good to put them together in store or provide some discount offer on one item on purchase of other item. Okay, this really increases the sales. That's why the concept is needed. That is means first means some of the customers always is likely to find the if customer buys milk and bread and he or she also buys the butter. Okay, means that's why it is an association rule form, that is combination of milk, bread with butter. Okay, so this is a concept of what association mining is. Okay, that will have clear in previous lecture. Okay, so now we'll focus on the market basket analysis. What exactly the market basket analysis? This point again we have here. Yes, frequently purchased element. We are finding out. We are analyze that basket. Okay, so what exactly the market basket analysis is? Before that, we just focus on that image. Yes. So this is what actual application of association rule, that is market basket analysis. We are analyzing the customer purchase these items. According to that, we are thinking about it. What kind of customers are interested to purchase particular number of items. तो उसको कैसे हमने क्या करना है, ऑर्गेनाइज करना है. How we are going to organizing store wo it should be clear to the seller, and what kind of customers are interested to purchasing particular item say daily, so that what kind of store we can arrange. तो इस case में उसका use होता है. That's why market basket analysis is very important concept. Okay, this point we have clear previously. Okay, so these are what market basket analysis uses. What is mean by association mining? How to identify the product which frequently access or brought the together some items to the customer. So these point of concepts comes under into the market basket analysis that we have here. Okay, now so what exactly it is? So what it analyzes the customer buying habits by finding association between the different items that customer place in the shopping basket. So okay, that point we have cleared here. Okay, so we focus on what exactly helps to the retailer or shopkeeper. Okay, so no doubt basic concept of market basket analysis is developing the market strategy. It's very important point. Okay, so how what kind of market we have? What are the different customer? Which kind of product customers are interested to buying? Okay, these points easily understand using the market basket analysis. Okay, the next one is advertisement strategies, because for example customer always interested. For example, I'm taking one example of it. uh, so everyone know the Salman Khan brand, that is being human. Okay, everyone knows it. The सलमान खान का जो ब्रांड है दैट इज व्हाट बीइंग ह्यूमन. उसका जो टी शर्ट का ब्रांड है. ओके, सो एट दैट टाइम मान लो number of youngster like always purchasing that t-shirt, right? He wants to purchase that t-shirt. Means the retailer can easily understand that कि customer जो सलमान खान का ब्रांड है बीइंग ह्यूमन, उसके टी शर्ट परचेस करने में बहुत ज्यादा इंटरेस्टेड है. सो नो डाउट ही इज मोर फोकसिंग ऑन एडवर्टाइजमेंट ऑन दैट प्रोडक्ट. ओके, तो कस्टमर का जिस प्रोडक्ट में इंटरेस्ट है उसमें ही वो फोकस करके उसका क्या करेगा, एडवर्टाइजमेंट करेगा. तो दिस इज अ वन टाइप ऑफ advertisement strategy that a retailer can easily clear that point. Okay, so this is a different kind of advertisement strategy, helps to the retailer using market basket analysis. Fine. So how to planning their shelf space? Yes, according to that product, we can say the milk, bread, and butter always for customer is purchasing in daily. So the planning of that these three products should be placed in particular shelf. Okay, so it requires more space, so we should be keep all the items of, let's say, milk, bread, and butter in particular shelf. It's nearer to that retailer or nearer to that person, so that he or she customer can easily brought it, and it also helps to the retailer. Okay, this point we have clear here. Okay, now the next one is what preparing store layouts. What are the proximity that particular customer purchasing this kind of item? So this number of analysis part is helps to the retailer here. Okay, and how to plan the sales of non-moving items. So for example, some of the items is not moving. For example, I want to buy the fridge. Okay, so fridge every time it's not in like moving part. Okay, so वो moving items है वो कहाँ place करने चाहिए, और according to that how the store will be arranged. तो ये सारी चीजें हैं. For example, we can say that some of the students are already doing the business. Okay, they can easily understand that what kind of strategy we are going to follow that customer can attracting to our product, as well as how our shop will get the beautiful. Okay, so like this, these are the different market basket analysis will definitely help to the retailer or shopkeeper to manage all their products. Okay, so this is a basic part of that market basket analysis, and no doubt, for example, again I'm giving Salman Khan example, that is number of customers always purchasing these products. That is being human T-shirt. Okay, so no doubt. Retailer can plan that giving some discounts, some offers that items. Okay, so this is one kind of marketing strategy we can say. Okay, so this point we have clear in market basket analysis. Okay, now we have seen all these points also. Okay, so we are not concentrating in detail, but basically we are going to focus on each basket can be represented by Boolean vector. So what can analysis is required? The vectors can be analyzed to getting buying patterns. So buying patterns can be represented in association rule. Yes, we have to find out the relationship between these two items that we need to focus. Okay, why association rule is used? Because it can seller can suggest the customer to buy these items. मतलब मिल्क के साथ ब्रेड परचेस हो रहा है, ब्रेड के और मिल्क ब्रेड विथ बटर. So we can say that this is the relationship between these two items. So seller can suggest that customer to buy this item. Okay, so that means what? This is actually the concept of association rule. And there are two measures, support and confidence. These are the two measures of that concept. Okay, what are those that we'll see in detail? Okay, the support of item or set of item is the percentage of transaction in which that items occur. So we'll see in detail what exactly it is. Okay, so just concentrate on what before that support and confidence, we have to focus on frequent pattern and frequent item set. Okay, so anybody can tell me according to that example, what exactly the frequent pattern or frequent item set from student side? What is what I'm asking the question here? Given here. So according to that example, you can easily understand that if we are taking one data set, there is a items is given and the frequency count of that item. In given particular transaction set, we can say that the how many time milk purchased by customer. Okay, milk product only 4 times. Bread will purchase 6 times. Butter will purchase 5 times. Okay, and the diaper will purchase 3 times. Means according to that we have to make. We'll concentrate on, no doubt. The next part is what the a priori algorithm. This is example of a priori algorithm. I hope everyone clear that point. The point is actually completed in data analytics, but I am again revising this point because you should know what is the frequent patterns and frequent items set किसको बोलेंगे. Okay, so just concentrate here. Total number of count or purchasing particular combination of these items. Let's say we can say that just concentrate on third image, that is you can easily understand this point. Okay, you can easily clear this point here. That is, just concentrate milk, bread, butter. The combination of these three products, customer always purchasing more. That is, we can say that this is a three count. Means frequently purchase. Okay, the frequent pattern means what? It is a frequent pattern mining is an analytical process that finds frequent pattern, or we can say that it is a casual structure for data set found in various kind of databases. Okay, so we are going to find out what are the kind of items that are frequently purchased by customers. Okay, this is the concept of what frequent pattern is. I hope everyone is clear this. So according to this example, you can easily understand that what kind of items customer daily purchase. Okay, so we'll see what exactly support and confidence. According to that, these all the values are clear. Okay, now we'll focus on what exactly the frequent item data set is. Okay, so we'll focus on that. So what exactly a frequent item data set is? So frequent, that is what are the frequent patterns are patterns which appear frequently within a data set. Yes, you can easily analyze that the milk bread and milk bread butter. If we are talking about the milk and bread, just see here, uh, always these patterns, these item pair we can say purchase customer frequently, the count is 4. Means that this is a frequent pattern which appear or which frequently within a data set. Okay. And what about the frequent item data set is? A frequent item data set is a one which made up of one of these patterns, which is why frequent pattern mining is often alternatively referred to as frequent item set mining. Means number of example is in frequent item set. Means for example, the combination of patterns is called as a frequent item set. Okay, the frequent item set is one of which is made up of these patterns. So the one of the both the things patterns मतलब वो frequently appear हो रहे डेटा सेट में और उसका कॉम्बिनेशन करके हम लोग फ्रीक्वेंट आइटम सेट बनाते हैं. Okay, so I hope everyone clear this point here. Okay, now we'll focus on next point here. That is, it's very important. That is maximal item set and close item set. So किसको maximal item set बोलेंगे और किसको close item set बोलेंगे. Okay, so we'll focus on that point. Okay, the first part will be the what maximal item set. Okay, so what do you think about the maximal item set? No doubt, the maximum frequent if none of its superset are frequent. Means what? No doubt, the biggest जो superset रहेगा of the transaction or data set, उससे मतलब उससे biggest value superset की नहीं होनी चाहिए. Means it is a subset we can say. Okay, तो subset होगा उससे ही हमारे maximum number of count उसका जो रहेगा, this is count it comes under the so maximum item set. Okay, if you are talking about the close item set, just concentrate on close item set here. Okay, so close item set, as item set is closed if none of its intermediate or immediate supersets have same support count same as the item set. Yes, immediate जो superset है उसका count हमारा जो है, let's say everyone knows the how to calculate support count here. Okay, so what exactly it is? Immediate superset have same support count as a item set. Okay, so we'll think on that. What we are seeing one example that you can clear all these points. Okay, and what about k item set? K item set which contain, so it can say to that item set is frequent if corresponding support count is greater than minimum support count. Okay, so what exactly it is? Closest nearer to that आइटम सेट. ओके, मैक्सिमल है मतलब सुपर सेट से वो क्या होना चाहिए, उसका जो सुपर सेट है उसका भी काउंट उससे कम होना चाहिए. क्लोज है मतलब इमीडिएट जो सुपर सेट है और वी कैन से दैट उसका जो सबसेट रहेगा वो उसका काउंट कितना है. अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट वी नीड टू एनालाइज इट. ओके, so we'll see, this is the theoretical part, we'll see the graphical representation of it. Just concentrate here. Just these first round we can say that this is a frequent item set. Okay, so frequent item set जो frequently purchase कर रहे हैं और frequently appeared in data set, उसमें से हमें क्या करना है, close item set find out करना है. That is immediate we can say that the frequent item appears. ऐसा जो particular item set है जो immediately क्या हो रहा है, frequently appear हो रहा है, this is called as a closed frequent item set. What about maximal? जिस जो superset से भी, suppose I am talking about the maximal frequent item set is वो क्या है, सबसे मैक्सिमम वैल्यू है एज कंपेयर टू ही सुपरसेट। सुपरसेट मतलब फ्रीक्वेंट आइटम सेट का ही सबसेट कौन है, मैक्सिमल फ्रीक्वेंट आइटम सेट। आई होप एवरीवन इज क्लियर, these three parts is closely related. Okay, so this is main फ्रीक्वेंट आइटम सेट है जो पर्टिकुलर कस्टमर परचेज कर रहे हैं, उसमें से मुझे क्लोजली फाइंड आउट करना है, मतलब इमीडिएट जो डेटा सेट रहेगा वो फ्रीक्वेंट है, उसमें से मुझे मैक्सिमम जो आइटम सेट है उसका मैक्सिमम काउंट रहेगा according to their superset. This is called as a maximum frequency. Okay, so we'll take one example of it. Okay, so just concentrate here. Okay, so you can easily understand this point. Okay, this is first table is your transaction data set. There is transaction ID is given, that is T1, T2, T3 to T6. Okay, according to that we'll have these values. We can say if we are talking about the combination of all these values. Okay, you can easily understand that we are talking about the T1 to T6 total जो 6 transaction है, according to that transaction you can easily understand that total 6, C is everywhere. Okay, C is frequently present, then second C here is also present, C जो item set है, or we can say that one item it is present, T4 is also present, in T5 also present, T6 is having. Means that according to that you can easily understand the example of it. Okay, so what is the example? That is, C is a frequent item, we can say. मतलब C every transaction में present हो रहा है, means it is a frequent item. Okay, so the what is the value of, that's why it is a closed item. So everyone can understand that. Close मतलब immediately second transaction में वो item present हो रहा है. मतलब उसका purchasing, if you are talking about if customer purchasing this item frequently, okay, that's why we can show that it is called as a close item set. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear that part. Okay, so what I'm talking here, that is close item set. Just concentrate on this example. This frequent item C, yes, generally we can say that C is the present here. What about everywhere it is present? That's why we can say that the general item data set it is present. And why it is called as a closed? Close क्यों बोला गया है? Because उसको close बोलेंगे means what? क्लोज क्यों है, क्योंकि इमीडिएट नेक्स्ट पहले ट्रांजेक्शन के बाद सेकंड ट्रांजेक्शन में सी इज प्रेजेंट, अगेन थर्ड ट्रांजेक्शन इमीडिएट दिस डेटा this item is present, immediately in next item set is present, immediately it is present, immediately it is present. That's why it is called as a closed item set. I hope everyone clear the concept of closed item set is. And the maximum value, here is not a maximum value, because when we are counting every transaction in T1 it is present in one time only, in T2 it is one, in T3 it is one. That's why it's not a maximum value. Clear? Maximum we can talk about the count of it. Okay, count is different concepts, and close item says so immediately present ora, that's why it is close. Okay, if you are talking about the second example, that is we are T1, T2, T4, T4 and T5. Okay, we are taking this example here. Okay, so you can easily understand that. Okay, so next example will be what? T1, T2, T3, T4 and T5. Okay, just concentrate here. The T1 here, we are checking the frequent item set, that is E. Okay, so if you are talking about E, okay, E के बारे में हम लोग जो बात कर रहे हैं, no doubt T1, T2 to T5, E is present everywhere. E1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is present. Okay, so no doubt again we can say that it is a general item set because it is present in every transaction. Okay, if you are talking about the CE, just check 1 to 5 transaction. In transaction 1, CE present, right? In T2, again C, the combination of CE present. T3, again the combination of these two is present. Then T4, again immediately it is present, that is C and E. In T5, again it is present. So we can say that this is a closed item set of in transaction T1 to T5. Okay, so likewise we can understand the combination of these are the frequent item set. We are creating some combination of it, A, AC, AE and AC. How we are going to create the combination of it? We'll see in a priori algorithm. But you should know what exactly the closed item set, what are the maximal item set here. Okay, if you are talking about the maximal item set here, just concentrate. that is ABCE. We are talking about ABCE. The transaction set will be what? T1, T3 and T5. Okay, so you can clear according to this example, that is T1, T3 and T5. Concentrate on these three items set, that is T1, then T3 and T5. Okay, we are focusing on these three transactions here. So we are talking about the T1 here. Just concentrate, that is value. We are focusing on ABC. Okay, just concentrate ABC. ABC is present, yes. Immediately in next transaction, that is we are talking about, that is T3. T3 we are selecting, that's why the value will be ABC. If we are talking about T5, again there is ABC. Means ABCE, we can say that ABCE is what the close item set. Why? Because it is the immediate present in next transaction. And no doubt the maximum value also is given. That's why it is what? Why it is maximum value means full super data set, we can say that hold the transaction if the count is good. That's why it is a maximum value here. Okay, so according to that we can scan hold the transaction set here, so you can easily understand that what exactly the maximal data set and item set and close item set, we can say that. Okay, so these points we have clear here. Okay, now my question is that, so I hope everyone clear this point here. Okay, is again I'm revising. It is a frequent item set. Okay, so I hope everyone clear. No doubt, close item set. It is a frequent item set, that is both close, then its support is greater than or equal to minimum support. Yes, always remember that which item set is called as a close item set. That is support value. That is number of occurrences of that particular element. Support is greater than or equal to minimum support, that always given. Minimum support means what? We'll see in next point. And the minimum support and item set is closed if the data set, if there exists no superset that has the same count of this original item set. I hope everyone is clear now the concept of closed item set. Here again I am revising. An item set is when it is closed in the data set if there exists no superset that has the same support count as the original item set. It's called as what? Close item setting. Okay, so now this point is clear to everyone. Fine. So first one, association rule. So what type of association rule we have? It is an implication of the form of x tends to y, where x and y are the set of items called item set. Yes, we have to find out the rule, association rule between these two items. Okay, so there is one rule is here. The intersection of x and y is empty, means common element should be the empty value. We'll see using one example. Okay, the next one will be the very important concept, that is support. We can say that support for an association rule, we can say that x tends to y is the percentage of transaction in the database that contains x union y. The frequency count of that two item set or items, we can say that x and y should present together in your data set. You have to find out the frequency count of that item set. It's called as a support value. Okay, and the next one is what? The confidence or strength of an association rule is that, just concentrate here, that is what is the rule of it? That is x tends to y is the ratio of the number of transactions that contain x union y, means combination of these two items, to the number of transactions that contains x, means this is actually a probability value. Okay, these two elements, two items present in data set combiningly divided by total number of transactions, it gives the confidence value. This, for example, the suppose this tells about usefulness and certainty of the rules. Okay, so it gives if I'm talking about the 50% support means total 5% of transaction in database follows the rule. Okay, हम सपोर्ट कब बोलेंगे? जब मैंने बोला कि 5% सपोर्ट है, इसका मतलब क्या है? 5% ऑफ ट्रांजेक्शन इन द डेटाबेस फॉलो द रूल. ओके, पर्टिकुलर 5% डेटाबेस रूल को फॉलो कर रहा है, This is the concept of support. And if you are talking about the confidence, confidence is the probability actually. वो दो element है, वो कितने total number of time अपने database में present है, divide by कितने total number of transaction है. This is the one type of probability we are talking about. Okay, so the confidence of, let's say I'm giving one example regarding confidence here. For example, confidence of 60% means that 60% of customers who purchased milk and bread also brought a butter. Okay, this is a confidence that means it rule satisfied both minimum support and minimum confidence. It is a strong rule. उससे हम लोग क्या करते हैं, strong rule generate करते हैं. Hope everyone is agree with you. This is a one type of confidence concept. So if it is an example, there is confidence, support value is not given. So we are always considering it is as a 50%. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear. Support का meaning क्या है and confidence का meaning क्या है. Support means what? It is a percent of transaction in database that contains X union Y. Means this tells about usefulness and certainty of rules. Okay, so again I'm revising. Suppose मैं बोल रही हूँ 5% support है, इसका मतलब है 5% of transaction in database that follow the rules. Okay, now what about confidence? Confidence means what? The combination of what? There is the ratio of the number of transactions that contain these two items X union Y to the number of transactions that contain X. Okay, so means what? Support count of X union Y divided by support count of A. Okay, so this rule we have seen that is support and confidence is very important for the finding out the frequent item set here. Okay, now we'll see the next point here. Then yes, that is no doubt I have already told the support count is absolute support while probability of support count is relative support. Okay, so we'll focus on what exactly the relative support, what is the probability of this element. Okay, so we'll talk about this example, then we'll have clear all these points. Okay, just concentrate here. This is our transaction ID and this is items drop. Okay, this is a one item data set is given. Okay, so just concentrate. Customer buys both. This is what? This is a diagram that represented that customer buys this element and the combination of these two. This is what union of these two elements you can easily understand using this example. Okay, so customer buys both the elements. We can say customer buys only X, customer buys only Y. So this Venn diagram you can easily understand that. So how the rules will make. Okay. Now we'll focus on one by one part here. Just concentrate. This is what your item set. Let's say X equal to X1 to Xn. Okay, we have to create the association rule here. Okay, so you know that the association rule here, that is X tends to Y. If you are talking about the support means what? The probability that a transaction contains X union Y. Okay, the probability means number of time this particular items present in your transaction data set. And if we are talking about the confidence, we have seen this example. This is actual conditional probability because it depends upon the value of what? If you are talking about the probability of X union Y means we are calculating the count, number of count that X union Y present in given transaction set divided by probability that particular element is present into the given data set. Okay, this is actually what the conditional probability here. I hope everyone clear that concept. You have seen this point in data analytics, but again we are revising here, but the format is different here.